You haven't picked up one of these guys yet. You throw a lot of crankbaits?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a square bill rod right there. We've actually got 5 different models in the crankbait series. Everything, a regular crankbait, a square bill, a lipless. We've got a deep crankbait ledge rod that we just launched. There's a lot of crankbait options, and I think you're going to find that on our crankbait rods, where most crankbait rods are really big and thick and quite heavy, you make 1,000 casts during the day, and you're going to wear yourself out. This is very light. Okay. This is
they're extremely light. And I mean,
the duck makes a nice light rod, but this is it's going to be right there with that one. Here's the regular. Well, here's the brand new lipless crankbait rod too. You like that one? That's the one that Brent is out there throwing right now. You like those handles?
Yeah,
I do too.
I really do.
It's very comfortable, very slip resistant when they get wet. It's just a crankbait rod that you can throw all day long, like a normal high modulus carbon rod that's super light. You're not going to have that fatigue issue with our crankbait models either. And then of course we go all the way up to, if you want to throw 10XDs or 6XDs, ledge fishing, right? I mean, that'll launch them, but it still loads up really nice because you've got plenty of tip on that.
He just bought a power rod for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And then also we just came out with, and you hold that for just a minute, but you know what it's like when you're throwing 10XDs, 6XDs, most guys are throwing 20 or 25 pound either mono or floral, right? You're not throwing braid at that bait. The problem is you take a normal low profile bait caster, you put 25 pound mono on it, you'll spool it. I mean, on a 10XD, I can, with that big rod, I can chuck that thing 80 yards. And with 25 pound mono, you don't have enough line capacity to even play a fish. So we just came out with this reel. It's brand new. It's called the KastKing. So still low profile, wide body, 200 size reel, but plenty of line capacity. I mean, 25 pound mono, I can get almost, well, over 200 yards on this reel with 25 pound mono or floral. The cool thing about it is, and what's really quite important, is when I swing on a fish 60 yards out with 25 pound mono, 30 feet deep with a 10XD, if you don't have a high enough drag, you're going to pull right through your drag trying to penetrate the hooks. Okay, because there's just so much line out there. There's so much weight from not only the fish, but the bait, everything else you got going on. You need a lot of drag. Not to fight the fish, you just need a lot of drag to set the hooks. Okay, this has 36 pounds of drag. 36 pounds.
What are they going for? I mean,
$119 on that reel right there. Actually, here at the show, they're only 90. I think it's 95. We're doing it as a show special. We just introduced it yesterday morning. That is a heck of a big swim bait, big crankbait, ledge fishing. That is a heck of a reel right there.
You know, I've been wanting to try one.
Have you really?
I have.
Well, want me to get you one of those?
I believe I will.
Thank you. Would you grab me a capstan in a box?
Right-handed or left?
Yeah,
Right-handed.
right-handed, yeah. Our sturgeon guys, we were throwing 20 ounces of pyramid sinker with that reel on a great big, like a tuna-sized rod.
Puyallup Sportsman Show, brand new rod and reel from KastKing. This is their 12-foot Pro Troll rod. We're out here playing with it today. We got the new Caps and Reel, which will be out in April. This is a 3000 series. We've got 65 pound braid on it, and we're going to cast this 10 ounce of lead across the field. Let's give it a shot. Well guys, as you can tell, we're about 20 yards off those red buildings down there. You can tell me how far that is. That's a pretty good cast with this stuff.
And we were launching at like 90 yards, reel made no noise and handled it perfectly. It was kind of wet on the ground. That 20 ounces of pyramid sinker was sinking like 6 or 8 inches into the mud, and we were yanking it out with that reel.
What's the gear ratio on that?
5.4 to 1, so you got plenty of cranking power also. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's a great choice. I'm glad I talked to you because you know exactly what you do to fish, and you know what you need,
Yeah.
and that reel solves all the issues. And for $95, I think it's $95.
I throw a lot of the 10XDs and I throw a lot of umbrella rigs. Just be perfect for umbrella.
It's a great umbrella rig rod. Yeah, I didn't even mention that. That's perfect. There you go. Those are 95 at the show, right? Or is it 100?
They're 100.
100. Sorry, it was $100. But we can throw in free hat for you. Okay.
That'll work. Man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You have a great day now.
You too.